What's good, good people? Baker, what's going on, man? I appreciate you being patient, bro. Thank you so much. Hey, it's Monday night. We got top tens. Let's share my screen. Like I said, this gonna be a learning experience for me. I've never done this before, ever. This could possibly be fun. I mean, we'll see. Awesome. Thank you, Baker. I appreciate that, man. What about now? You still seeing me now? All right, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this. Hopefully, this turns out really good. We'll see what happens. If it's garbage, I might just have to reshoot it. Oh well. Thor number one. This is the first appearance of Jane Foster, or her turning into Thor. There's that What If book. That's also a hot one that everybody's looking at. So come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's get it going. All right, Thor number one. Come on, pull it up. Yeah. Jane Foster is Thor. Here we go. Raw Comics selling at $109. My pick, my suggestion would be, if it pulls it up, hope to God it does. Hey, War of the Realms. Omega number one. This, from what I have found so far, is going to be the first Jane Foster as Valkyrie. She actually dies in the run, spoiler alert, and becomes Valkyrie. So if you believe in Jane Foster as Thor, you think that's going to actually take on and go places and do things, then you're going to think that you may want to see her as Valkyrie as well. I mean, we got raw values coming in an average of $12.68. I'm just saying. And there's other covers as well. They're pretty dope looking. They're not as low in price, but so definitely take a look at that and see what y'all think about that. Let's go on to the next one. Actually, I'm going to check the comments real quick because I have no idea. LOL, growing pains. I know, right? Jane Foster should not be Thor. Thanks, son. Thanks a lot. All right. I can't. I hate that I can't see what y'all are seeing. It bothers me. So, all right, let's go on to the next one. Not excited about Jane Foster becoming Thor. I'm not excited about Natalie Portman being Thor. Like that, she's just the only way that's any worse is you get the chick from Twilight. So, Star Wars Darth Vader number 6. This is the first appearance of Grand Inquisitor. This has been on the list several times. Raw values, I think they're still going up. We got $98.70. My suggestion would be go look for Star Wars Age of Republic Obi-Wan Kenobi number 1. I think this is a one shot as well. From what I gather and from what I've read, this is the origin story of Anakin Skywalker as far as like his training with Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I definitely think, we may be getting flashbacks with this Obi-Wan Kenobi series. So I definitely think this would then become like a nice book to have in your collection to be able to have, read, show off, whatever the case is. Average raw sales, $10. There's some other really cool looking variants as well. So, and they're even lower values of that. All right, let's go back to the list. What is up next? Star Wars number 2. This is the first appearance of Obi-Wan Kenobi, Chewbacca, and Han Solo, if I remember correctly. Yep. We got raw sales of $135. I think this is a pretty awesome book to have. Any Star Wars books with even a crumb of an appearance is a good buy. Yes, I completely agree. They're about like Spider-Man books now. Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. This is the Wizard half shot, whatever number. I believe this is the first appearance of Anakin Skywalker in comic book form. This was also, I believe, in a trade, if I'm not mistaken. $44.50. That's higher than what I normally like to recommend. However, going off of what the price of the Star Wars number 2 is, I mean, it's at least less than half of what that book is. So give that book time to cool off. I don't know that it will, but you never know. So JLA Avengers Hero Initiative trade paperback. This, to my knowledge, is a reprint of the same book. It's just without the Heroes Initiative. This is some George Perez awesome artwork, and all the proceeds, I believe, are going to the Hero Initiative charity, which I believe helps fund comic book artists as they get older or have health problems and health issues. So they came out with this reprint to, support George Perez in his time. Fair market raw value of $343. I am like, the only comp that I have for this is maybe not get the reprint of this. If you want to support George Perez and what he's going through and his last wishes and things like that, by all means, go for this book. These raw sales, though, I don't believe are for this book. This is aftermarket right here. So, go see if you can find it somewhere cover price to actually be able to support Perez and what he's going through and stuff like that. Yes, absolutely. Good deal. What's going on, Brian? Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Like we've said before, I'm having some growing pains here, learning how to do all this live. So my comp was to go look for the original trade paperback. It's going for about $150. I couldn't find it on cover price, but the recent sales on eBay are about $150. You're going to get pretty much the same story. So you won't be supporting the charity. However, I don't think those numbers are the charity numbers either. So I don't see spending a ton of money on this when you can get kind of the same thing just in an earlier print, really. But I do think you should definitely support the charity in some way, shape, form, or fashion if you feel led to. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Next up, Batman number 28. This is the first appearance of Harper Row as Bluebird. Let me ask y'all in the chat, are y'all just seeing my Chrome screen, or are you seeing my entire freaking display here? Batman 28. That was the first appearance of Harper Row as Bluebird. So only you and StreamYard. You need to share the screen. Oh, crap. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. I thought I'd shared it. That is a bummer. We're listening. Thanks. Just keep going. Yep. Harper Row, Bluebird, average raw fair market value for $12.14. I suggest you go look for Tales of the Teen Titans Annual number 3. This is going to be the second appearance of Nightwing. There's also a dollar comic value one, so I'm talking about the original. So go check that out. Fair market raw value of $5.80. Raging Cajun, what's up, bro? Thanks for stopping by, man. That is awesome. Appreciate you. All right. So Brian, since you're paying attention, you just see my Google Chrome scene? Because that'd be great. All right, let's go back to the list. This one's been on here for way too long, y'all. New Avengers number 7, first appearance of the Illuminati. I'm so tired of seeing this book. I'm so hyped for Doctor Strange, but I'm so tired of seeing this book. I'm tired of hearing about the Illuminati. Fair market raw value, $52.81. My suggestion would be to go look for this What If number 23. This is actually an origin for the Eternals, Deviants, and Mutants, and it's comically canon from my understanding as well. So I thought that was just awesome, all the stuff that it has. This just says Eternals, but from other readings that I've had, it says it included the Mutants and the Deviants. So, but for it to be canon, it's a what if book. I just thought that was awesome. Fair market raw value, $5.87. I don't know. That just seemed like a really awesome book to have in the collection. So compared to, to the Illuminati as of right now, don't get me wrong, I'd like to have that book, but Catwoman number 41. All right. This to me looks like it's a cover buy. It's a dope looking cover. Don't get me wrong. And I'm digging, the covers that they've been having lately, but fair market raw value, $37.40. Come on. Can we not have, can we not just sit there and actually go to the store and actually pick it up? I mean, is it really just that far gone? My suggestion would be to go check out Catwoman 48, the Adam Hughes variant, or not Adam Hughes variant, but that's just the Adam Hughes cover. I mean, he's always done great work. This one's a little dark. I'd like it to be lightened up a little bit, but I mean, it's still a dope looking book. At $14.66, I mean, come on. Like, everybody likes some Adam Hughes stuff, anyways. So why not add that to your collection? All right, Amazing Spider-Man 265. This one popped off. This is the first appearance of Silver Sable. If I remember, yeah. This popped off because there's rumors of a chick from Euphoria being cast as possibly either Silver Sable or Gwen Stacy in the new Craven movie coming up. I think a lot of people are pointing more towards Silver Sable just for the basic fact that the Foreigner has also been cast, and I believe he actually has a relationship with Silver Sable. Fair market raw value of $80.13. I actually believe I had this on the list to get here not long ago. My recommendation now is that you go look for the Amazing Spider-Man 141. This, and I've got notes on it because I couldn't remember, but this is the first appearance of the second Mysterio, Dan Burkhart. Older book. It's a Spider-Man book on top of that. And my thoughts are, I think it's possible that Mysterio is not dead. But I also believe with all these other Spider-Verse movies spinning out, that maybe they pick up a different Mephisto to take on that moniker. So again, an early Spider-Man book, a 20 center for, it's fair market raw value, $42.74. Again, that's about half the price of what Silver Sable is going for. Just a cool book to possibly have in the collection. Captain Carter, number 1. This is the 1 in 25 variant. This popped off last week, 2 weeks ago, on March 9th. Fair market raw value, $65.60. I'm thinking that I do know the rumors about her possibly being in the MCU, and I think that's cool and awesome. And I'd like to see her in the MCU, whether we get her or not. But definitely think it's awesome. Last time I said, why don't you go look for some of the variants and things like that? So you can still do that. Otherwise, I would suggest you go look for this Doctor Strange number 46. Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme number 46. This is the first appearance of the Necromancer, which is an alternate reality Doctor Strange. Fair market raw value, $22.56. Is a dope looking cover. And we could possibly get, one of these variants be the Necromancer. Maybe it's the one that everybody's calling Evil Strange, where he's like, things just got out of hand. Maybe that's him. I don't know that he's necessarily going to play a big part in this movie, but if you're looking for something that's an alternate reality, I'd definitely put this on your radar and check it out. Last but not least, Miss Marvel, number 5. That Miss Marvel trailer dropped here this past week, and we got this image in that trailer. I think that's the main reason why this popped off, but it's got listed as it is a key, so it's also the origin of Miss Marvel's costume. Miss Marvel and the costume, so that's pretty cool. My suggestion for this book, because honestly, I think it mainly popped off because of just the image we got. My suggestion is Miss Marvel number 13, because it's a dope looking cover that I think. And this is also the first appearance of Cameron, who's an Inhuman. Cameron has been casted in the Miss Marvel TV show and is being played by Rish Shah. I probably just butchered that name, so I hope y'all got a good laugh about that. Anyways, so this dude's coming. Like, he's gonna be there. What part is he gonna play? As far as like, is it gonna be a big role? Is he gonna actually be an Inhuman? We'll find out. But fair market raw value, $23. If you're digging Miss Marvel, if you like Miss Marvel, I definitely suggest you look into this book as well. Personally, you can keep all of the Marvels. I'm gonna pass. Like, I think there's a reason on top of not just, Doctor Strange coming out, why we're getting our first overlap of Star Wars and a Marvel TV show. Like, we're going to sit there and have Obi-Wan come out the end of May, and then like the next week, we're going to have Miss Marvel come out as well. I'm feeling like Miss Marvel is going to be geared towards more younger female audience, and that's cool. I'm fine with that. I got no problem with it. But I think that's why we're kind of getting like an overlap of, content where we haven't never had that really before. So I hope it's good. I mean, I have faith in Marvel for the most part, but we'll see. We shall see. Dave Clicks, what's up, bro? Appreciate you stopping by, man. It's towards the end of it, so I hate that you missed most of it, but you can watch the replay. I don't know there's much to watch though. I was messing up pretty bad, man. it was not good. It was not fun at all. So hey, but next week I'll do a lot better. I think I'm gonna keep doing this live. I think it's fun. I like being able to see all the comments and throw those up and stuff like that. I appreciate all y'all's support for coming by. I greatly appreciate that. For all y'all watching this on a replay, you can catch me on Instagram at 22_comics. You can also find me on a podcast called Comically Comics. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, y'all have a good one.